The commissioners have brought, I'm going to have to read most of this because there's a lot more than I wanted to memorize. The commissioners have brought Enid some extraordinary successes during the past year and have continued to improve this wonderful community. Also, a heartfelt thanks to the City of Enid employees who work behind the scenes, enabling our city to run as efficiently and smoothly as possible. You employees make the city what it is today and puts us in good stead to prosper well into the future. Thank you, Eric Benson, for your leadership. We appreciate what you do for the City of Enid. And most of all, Barb Benson, we thank you. Today, I'll reflect on some of the achievements of the past year and share my hopes for what Enid has to look forward to in the future. Enid truly is a place where big ideas and blue skies meet. Because of our original, vibrant, and boundless spirit, we continue to see growth. Growth in all sectors, such as jobs, retail, education, and an increase in our population. We truly are a regional community. With the development and growth of new areas and the continued beautification and maintenance of the city, more people are coming to Enid to get to work, and more jobs are being created. If it is you, those of you here today, the citizens of Enid, who make this state of our city very strong. We are about 52,000 people strong here in Enid. Some of the things which have occurred this past year and will be here for a long, long time include the opening of the new event center right next door, which was built in under 2 years, and it is getting a lot of use in a lot of different areas. Keller, keep up the good work. Another item that's in the mill is the extension of the runway at Woodring Airport. It's a big project. The retail sales growth in Enid is a little over 6% this year. If you take the last 3 years, 4 years, it's up about 30%. And that's a huge number when you start multiplying the hundreds of thousands. We also had the opening of the replica of the Vietnam Memorial Wall at Woodring Regional Airport. It was a community project, and more activities are planned for that area. And there will be a great ceremony this Memorial Day. Also, we have had the groundbreaking of about $1,400,000,000 worth of new projects, which will begin happening within the year. This also includes the building of the new Hilton Garden Inn, which will cover up all this red dirt about 100 yards north of us. That is in the mill. I would anticipate within the next 4 to 5 months, something will begin. It will be a game changer in downtown Enid and a beautiful facility. Most recently, the City of Enid was named the 2014 winner of the Altus Trophy. This is an honor that goes to the community with an Air Force base within the Air Education and Training Command, showing the best support of an Air Education and Training Command base. We worked for 3, maybe 4 years to win that, but we won it this year, and it's a very prestigious award for Enid and the support that we give to Vance Air Force Base. The economy of Enid has experienced a very healthy year. It's a good time to be the mayor and the city council in Enid, Oklahoma. We expect it to continue to grow. With the $1.4 billion pouring into projects all over Enid, We expect more job growth and a welcome drop in the unemployment rates. Our unemployment rate is somewhere around 3.4% in Garfield County. And we intend to put more citizens of Enid to work. This year, we will see more jobs coming to Enid. So come to Enid and let's get to work.
You know, groundbreaking is a popular activity in Oklahoma, and it's never been more prevalent than right here in Enid. Howdy, I'm Eric Benson. I'm the city manager of our great community. We've had the privilege of welcoming some new companies to our town in the last year. It's been a privilege for us to do so. Enid, Oklahoma, from the wheat fields to the economic hub of northwest Oklahoma. We're the social, medical, and educational center for the region. Enid is a safe and economic place to live, work, and raise a family, because we're a city with an entrepreneurial spirit. We're a community overflowing with boundless opportunities. We're building on an original heritage, and we're pulsing with a vibrant quality of life. I think you ought to consider relocating your company to the crossroads of America. And when you do, look at Enid, Oklahoma. We've got everything you need and more. Come to town. Come to Enid, and let's get to work.
Thank you, Eric. And he did dig that hole. Blisters on his calluses. Ladies and gentlemen, at your table, you will find coasters with this motto on them. Please take them with you. Come to Enid. Let's get to work. It's a good term. It's a good motto. We have many new small businesses and franchises that are becoming attractive, or Enid is becoming attractive, and they're starting to locate their businesses here and starting to expand. We have, just to name a few, Jimmy John's, TJ Maxx, Route 21, the new cupcake shop, and many businesses downtown that are starting to make changes. They're subtle changes, but you see a lot of changes starting to occur in downtown Enid. Sales tax is very healthy in Enid, Oklahoma right now. With so many new businesses being built all over town, we are seeing a rise in retail sales, which in turn increases revenue for the city. The amount of retail sales in Enid has grown this year, rising another 6.65%. This is a very positive trend, and it continues to build as Enid becomes a premier shopping destination for Oklahoma. Every month, more businesses pop up, offering something new to the city and the downtown area. Thanks to the supportive business environment in Enid, we continue to welcome new small businesses that many other cities cannot support, especially in our region. Our location as a regional economic center for Northwest Oklahoma gives Enid an extra edge and allows us a large customer base. We serve potentially 150 to 180,000 people in the northwest quadrant of Oklahoma and southern Kansas. The more customers we attract to Enid, the more we are able to grow our infrastructure. And with this infrastructure growth, we're able to make significant improvements to our fire and police departments. The fire department, thanks to our city's growth, we are able not only to maintain but improve our fire department. Joe, thank you and your crew. Thank you for being there 24 hours a day. The fire department is better able to respond quicker and to reduce total property damage when a fire occurs. They are working with Autric Technology Center on designing a 4-story rescue training tower. They are also considering plans to build a new fire station on South Hoover Road, and they ensure the health through their staff by implementing annual medical exams. The police department they're also there 24 hours a day. They are constantly working to update their technology and response systems. This year alone, they added new all-wheel drive SUV police units, added a new crime scene truck, which is able to carry all of the necessary equipment. They replaced a truck from the 1980s with a new SWAT transport vehicle, which has the capacity to see in the dark. I kind of need that myself. They have purchased a new surveying system which allows accurate mapping of serious accidents with 3D mapping capabilities. They're working hard to ensure you and your family have a safe environment to live, to work, and to play in. Thank you, Brian. Thank you and your staff. The Public Works Department strives to make all of our lives more comfortable, convenient, and safer each day as they maintain the everyday amenities we value and utilize. To name a few: water, sewage, and transit. They work hard fixing thousands of potholes so we can drive safely to work every day. Thousands of potholes need to be fixed. We will always have potholes. Those workers will always have a job in Enid, Oklahoma. They work hard fixing potholes and stormwater drains so your house doesn't flood. They work hard putting up new playground equipment so that your kids have fun and a safe environment to play in. If you haven't seen some of the playgrounds and some of the equipment that's being installed and will continue to be installed, drive around and look. It's interesting to see how many families show up after school on Friday evenings, Saturday evenings, Sunday evenings at our parks. We have poured a lot of money into it, and we're going to continue to do that. It's a good thing to see. And it's a good thing to watch the kids. They kind of in high gear when they're at the parks. The city is planning on working even harder this year to make sure you do not have to be concerned when the summer brings us a few dry months. Little did I know that the summer would begin May the 1st. I've never seen 100-degree weather the first week in May, but it is here, and we'll deal with it. The supply of water in Enid is always a priority. To me, it's the #1 priority in Enid, Oklahoma. We are looking into this year. The city of Enid built 2 new water towers to help control volume and water pressure for the area. A water tower looks nice, but they are not inexpensive. Each one of those water towers was about $2.5 million. The one at Meadow Lake Park will hold, is it 1 million gallons there, Eric, or 750,000? 750? The one at Meadow Lake is 750,000 gallons. The one at 30th and Chestnut is 1 million gallons, basically for water pressure. But they also store a little less than 2 million gallons of water every day. The city is continually researching and implementing new ways to reach higher levels of efficiency through all of their departments. For example, if your polycart was not emptied, there's a phone app to get that information to the city, and hopefully they will get out there, pick it up, and take care of your trash situation. In 2014, we will see some major new projects in Enid, Oklahoma. There's a $1 billion expansion going to happen at the Coke nitrogen plant. That's a 1 and a lot of zeros behind it. The expansion will free up about 5 million gallons of potable water every day. You look at that over a period of 1 month, that's 150 million gallons that we will convert back into potable water. There's a $200 million processing plant canola processing plant going in about 2 miles north of the coke nitrogen plant. We also are beginning to add new housing in Enid, and that is a must. We have an addition called Stonebridge that will get started at Chestnut in Cleveland. We have another one at the Chisholm Creek Village on the east side of Chisholm Creek on North 4th. We also have one off of Forest Ridge and 30th Street that will begin shortly, and another housing addition that will begin at Oakwood and Purdue. All this is a result of a study that was done about 1 year ago, and it's a very positive trend. We need the housing, and we may be a little bit behind the curve, but they will build those additions very quickly. So welcome item for the city of Enid, and needed. Public education in Enid is experiencing some remarkable growth. The Enid Public Schools continue to be one of the fastest growing school districts in the state of Oklahoma. With multiple school renovations, the opening of the University Center at Enid High School, and the advanced placement program are all growing at Enid High School. Enid Public Schools have grown almost 4% this past year. Others in the state of Oklahoma are noticing Enid's educational growth. School administrators from other school districts have come to tour our University Center to get ideas for their schools, and they take those ideas back to their hometowns. While our schools have improved, the work is not done. We must continue to improve education for the children who will be the future of this town. Others are noticing Enid other than school districts. I talked a lot last night, Mike. Words may not come out right today. It is not just our school boards recognizing our success. We, Enid, are becoming a destination location for shopping, dining, and tourism. Enid is getting noticed because of your efforts and the growth we have experienced this past year. It's a combined effort. It's a team effort. We have a major opportunity this year to show the world who we are and what makes Enid so great. The 2014 Fireball Run Adventure Rally is coming. More than 100 well-known business executives, celebrities, and elected officials will travel through Enid this September on a race to find missing children. We are one of those cities that is involved. They will be staying here, all 100 of them. David Van Hooser is a part of that, and I'm sure he'll probably stay at home along with Aaron Brownlee. But he will be our participant in the Fireball Run along with Aaron Brownlee. All eyes will be on Enid as this show is broadcast online to millions of viewers around the globe. Welcome to Enid, Oklahoma. 3 words that describe our great city are boundless, vibrant, and original.
Enid is a community overflowing with boundless opportunities, building on an original heritage, and pulsing with vibrant quality of life.
And we're excited to be one of the sites of the 2014 Fireball Run and the race to recover America's missing children.
You may be familiar with our state song and the line, "Where the wind comes sweeping down the plains." Welcome to Enid, where the winds of prosperity are blowing today. Not many cities can tell you the exact date and time they were born, but Enid sprang to life at noon on September 16, 1893, when the largest land run in history began. On that day, Enid went from a speck on the prairie to today's population of over 50,000. If you haven't seen Enid lately, then it's about time to take another look. We are the medical, educational, and retail hub of Northwest Oklahoma. And Good Morning America has recognized Enid as one of the 5 up-and-coming areas of the country. Enid is known as the gateway to opportunity, and Enid's renaissance began with the new development of downtown. Enid, Oklahoma, from canola fields, oil fields, and wheat fields, to ballparks, water parks, and hiking trails, where believing and blue skies meet, where quality of life is grand. Thousands of Longhorns traveled through Enid along the historic Chisholm Trail and drank water right here.
And as a Fireball Run participant, you will travel through Enid, and this time the drink is on us.
Did you know that 1/3 of our nation pilots receive their training at Vance Air Force Base? And Enid is also home to Oklahoma's official Vietnam War Memorial. Not to mention a celebrity or two.
So, as we say in Oklahoma, stake your claim.
We look forward to you touring our brand new $25 million Enid Event Center.
I want to express my gratitude for your support of the Booker T. Washington Community Center, a nonprofit organization providing an invaluable service for the underserved youth population in our community.
We will see you in Enid, Oklahoma for the 2014 Fireball Run, America's Frontier.
Fireball Run is a good program. It does a lot for missing children, and that video, David, will probably be shown in 50 to 100 towns in the next 3 or 4 months. Thank you for doing that. What will the world see when the Fireball Run airs? A city where small business is thriving, a city where there are boundless opportunities for all citizens. Enid continues to be the leader for health care in Northwest Oklahoma. We have great health care here. We depend on the smaller communities to use our hospitals, and vice versa. It's a two-way street. It's a win-win situation in the health care area. The 2 major health care facilities, we have a birth center and a state facility that cares for the developmentally disabled. We know health care is important to your family's future, and we will continue to improve our health care. If you looked at the video, you realize there's a lot going on in Enid, Oklahoma, and a lot more coming. And to me, it's fun to watch. I enjoy it. There are many, many more positives than there are negatives happening in Enid, Oklahoma. Get in your car, drive around, and you'll see some of these events. Get out, go look at them, touch and feel. It doesn't take long to do that in Enid, Oklahoma. We realize that there's a housing shortage in Enid, and we are working hard to improve it. There are plans for a new housing development consisting of 35 to 40 new homes to be built in the Brookside area. That's the Forest Ridge area that I mentioned a while ago. There are continuous efforts to keep our city beautiful, including the nonprofit organization Keep Enid Beautiful, which was named the 2013 Nonprofit Organization of the Year in the state of Oklahoma. They do a fantastic job making Enid a scenic place to walk around by adding color, art, landscaping to the downtown area. The trail running through Enid continues to be improved and regularly used every day. We added another, 2 miles to that last night, and that will get started shortly. It will extend from Oakwood to Garland and extend from Roop around the drainage area there just north of Meadow Lake Golf Course. So that should be completed in 2014, and it'll add another landscape to your walking, jogging, and so forth. As Enid continues to grow, we must remember to stay true to our character, true to who we are: original, vibrant, and boundless. We must remember that Enid cannot grow and improve without hard work, your hard work. All of us have to work hard to make Enid grow. And in 2014, the state of the city of Enid continues its legacy of strength and innovation. You are forging the future for Enid. Some of our friends aren't here this morning. That means they're out working somewhere. That's a good thing. You are forging the future, and without your efforts, we cannot grow. We cannot create beauty, and we cannot improve. My thought is to keep on doing what you have been doing, and we will be a better place for that. Let's continue to make this year a year of action. Let's see where we can make progress together. Let's get the word out that Enid is the new destination for business. Enid, let's get to work. It's a good motto. Again, thank you for joining us today. You are the ones that make Enid what it is today. And you have a major role to play in the future of our town. On behalf of the city of Enid, thank you for your continued support for and belief in the city I'm proud to call home. And may God bless you, and may God bless America. Thank you for being here.